You stand at the threshold of another beginning. Perhaps you carry the sting of failure, the heaviness of regret, or the quiet exhaustion of a fight you thought you had already won. Life has knocked you down before, sometimes gently, sometimes with the force of a storm that left you gasping for air. And yet, here you are, breathing still. This is the truth: falling is not the end. Falling is a part of being human. Every stumble, every misstep, every collapse beneath the weight of life's pressures is not a permanent defeat but an invitation. It is an opening, a whisper that asks you to rise once more, not as the same person who fell, but as someone shaped, stretched, and strengthened by the experience. When you fall, something profound happens. You discover the fragile limits of your current self. You realize where your discipline broke, where your focus wavered, where your strength gave way. And in that realization lies a gift: clarity. You now see with sharper eyes what must change, what must be built, and what must no longer be ignored. To begin again requires courage. It is easy to remain on the ground, to wrap yourself in excuses and tell yourself that life has already decided your fate. But when you rise again, you declare something powerful: the fall does not define me. What defines you is your response, the decision to gather your scattered pieces and step forward again with resolve. Think of a forest after a fire. At first, all you see is destruction. The once green trees are blackened, the ground charred. It seems like death, an ending. But if you return weeks later, you'll notice small shoots of green pressing through the soil. Life begins again, not in spite of the fire, but because of it. The ashes feed the new growth. The soil becomes richer, the roots stronger. So too with you. Your failures, your setbacks, your broken moments, they are not wasted. They are the ashes from which your next beginning takes root. You may ask yourself, but how many times can I rise? How many times must I begin again before I finally succeed? The answer is simple: as many times as it takes. Every rise is not a repetition of the last. Each time you begin again, you are not starting from zero. You are starting from wisdom, from experience, from a foundation that is deeper and more resilient than before. Beginning again is not about erasing the past. It is about carrying its lessons into your future. Your scars are not signs of weakness, they are proof of survival. They are the map of where you have been and the reminder of how far you can still go. Pause for a moment and reflect. What story are you telling yourself about your last fall? Do you call it failure? Do you wear it like a chain around your neck, heavy and suffocating? Or can you reframe it as training, as preparation, as a test of endurance? The words you choose shape the meaning you give your experiences. And meaning determines whether you stay on the ground or rise again. There is an old saying: fall 7 times, rise 8. It sounds simple, but hidden in it is a profound truth.